Hello, everyone. This is Carlos Cabrera, your host for FinTech Today. Today, we have a super special guest, Quan The Alchemist. Welcome. I am very excited to have you today as such a famous personality, life coach over YouTube. I admire you and welcomes.
Thank you much. Thank you very much for having me. It's my honor, it's my pleasure, and I hope I can live up to the expectations today.
Awesome. So, how did you realize that you needed to meditate and change certain aspects of your life?
Well, it all actually started happening when things were very chaotic in my reality. Things are very chaotic in the world. And I believe that, when things are not going right, you tend to be trapped, not trapped, but you tend to find yourself sitting in a corner wondering what's going on. And I knew that the only way to really fix everything that's going on in the outside world, you have to first look on the inside.
Mhm.
And that's why I leaned into meditation. And through meditation, and you don't even have to say in just meditation because there's many forms of meditation. Prayer could be meditation, just getting on two knees and just being able to understand and listen to the voice inside. That was what pushed me to tap into the world in the realm of meditation.
Oh, I see. And how did meditation help improve your quality of life?
Yeah, it helped me improve qualities of my life tremendously in many ways. I always like to say it like this: meditation can help you do two things. Number one is it can help you get out of hell, or number two, it can help you get into heaven. Now, let me explain what that means. Is that sometimes when we are going through life, difficult situations, we just want to use meditation to kind of just get out of hell. Not saying that we're physically in hell, but like mentally, we're trapped. So
Mhm.
you can use meditation to help yourself get out of there and get yourself to a neutral, balanced area. Or if you're already there, if you're already in a place where there's a lot of neutral, there's a lot of like just
Mhm.
balance, then now you can actually use meditation to elevate yourself to a higher plane, to a higher place. And that's where all the juicy stuff of like manifestation and achieving what you want in your life comes to play. um and I like to look at meditation that way because sometimes you can't meditate and try to like manifest things if you're in hell. You feel like you feel bad, negative emotions. That's why you have to get out of there first, and then once you're at the higher plane, then you can go even higher.
Right. And I saw in that in some of your videos you mentioned how you manifested a lot of your goals uh, personally. So can you share with our audience how you got into that process? Because as you're saying, it's an advanced stage. It's not the beginning. The beginning
Mhm.
is either like they getting out of hell, like you're saying, or
Mhm.
improving yourself. So can you tell us a little more about that journey?
The journey. So you want to hear about the journey, how I was able to manifest more of my
Hmm.
goals, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I have always believed that you cannot achieve anything in your life unless you first can articulate and
Mhm.
really conceive it in your mind. So really, everything that we have in our life is just a mere extension of our belief of what we can actually achieve. And through meditation, through sitting down and truly getting yourself, providing yourself the feelings and the emotions as if the thing that you want to achieve has already been, already happened, that is the first key. So for me, I knew that, and I learned a lot of this from Dr. Joe Dispenza and other amazing manifestation gurus like Dr. Wayne Dyer, Neville Goddard, and there's many, authority and speakers in this area that speak about it. But it's essentially, you have to consistently practice the emotions as if all your goals and dreams have already been fulfilled. So for me, at that time, before the success had came, at that time, before the things and goals that I wanted had truly came and manifested into my life, I had to practice the emotions that like I had already received it. And I believed in it little at the time, it was just little. I'm like, I'm just testing it out because what do I have to lose? I'm broke. I don't got a lot of money. Like it's just 30 minutes a day. I'm, my back's against the wall. Why not? And I always feel better. I mean, meditation is like working, exercising. You always feel better afterwards than before doing it. You always make excuses before, but you always feel better after. So I'm like, you know what? It's a win-win. Screw it.
Yeah.
Let me try. So consistently doing it, eventually there was a breaking point where I started getting signs from the universe. Started getting like, let's just say synchronicities. When the I had a good quote the other day, not a good quote, but a good saying. It's called the rhymes. When the universe starts singing and start rhyming, and things just start making sense. Opportunities appear and so forth. I realized that it was because my mind was pulling these in, and I was starting to see it the way that I'm supposed to be seeing it. So
Mhm.
that's how the journey became. But ultimately, meditation is also, to use meditation for manifestation, you also have to become a different person. Okay. This is where most people have it wrong. People think that you can just be the same person and achieve something completely different. No, that is wrong. You don't manifest, you don't meditate and manifest what you want.
Mhm.
You manifest who you are. So in the inside of meditations, you have to imagine, be able to not only imagine what you want, but actually the person that you need to be in order to achieve it. So technically, when you come out of the meditations, you have to be a different person, right? Because if you keep being the same person you are in life right now, how can you expect different results? Is that
That's right.
famous Albert Einstein saying? But that's essentially how I did it. And each time I came out of my meditation more and more closer to the person I wanted to be and the person that I needed to be to achieve the goals. And eventually, the person who I was and the thing that I wanted, it just came and emerged. And then that's what it is. And once you achieve those goals, boom, on to the next one. All right, universe, what's the next one, right?
That's great. And did you start following Joe Dispenza's techniques right away, or did you dabble with some authors and then fall into Joe Dispenza? Oh, I think are you there? Hello. Okay. All right. Okay, we are having some technical issues. Quan should be back soon. All right, so this is gonna be part one, and we are having part two. Hello, 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 hello. Are you there? Hello, hello. Well, meanwhile, guys, as you can see, he's very knowledgeable. He started applying his Joe Dispenza's meditations, and he experienced big improvement. We're gonna see part two very shortly, and we're just gonna do it in two parts. Sorry about that.